and Jesse are avid gardeners, and they like to catch rainwater, and that seems to be a large topic now. And let me show you how they hooked up this part of their system. They ran a gutter and put a downspout into one barrel. Okay. They took some PVC and they attached a threaded coupling here where they can take a garden hose and run it right to their garden beds. And since the tanks are elevated, gravity flow moves the water. And what they did here was, since water seeks its own level, they can either shut off one tank so it just fills one tank, or they can leave it open here, and as the water rises it's going to fill both tanks. So they can carry 110 gallons right here, and they did the same over there. And they were also clever where they wanted to cover their wood for seasoning, and in the same shot they built elevated platforms for the rain catchments. Right here they did one here and one over here, so that's 220 gallons just coming off of one rain gutter. This is simply a hose that they had that was an old washer hose. Here's a clever idea they did. Part of the front of their house they caught with a gutter, and they brought it down and hid it. They put a 4-inch sewer pipe underneath the deck on that downspout so that it would fill up this galvanized feed trough. And this one primarily is used for just dipping a 5-gallon bucket in it and walking around and watering their plants. But it hides, you know, the collection system. It's very clever. On the front of the house, they have the gutter system coming, but they didn't want the catchment to be, you know, right in front of the house, so they put a 90 on it and dropped it and put another one of these troughs. And sometimes they'll soak their plants in the water tub. Wherever they have a place to put a gutter, they do, and a rain barrel. And they do like this style of elevating it off the ground even a little bit so that they can attach a hose and water their plants. And by having a valve, they can control when they water. And here's one more example of a galvanized trough, elevated with a hose connection and a valve so that they can control it where and when they want to water their plants.